So today I'm going to actually show you how to pay yourself as an LLC. Now, I've seen tons of videos on YouTube over my years when I started learning about business and how to go through this process, and most people just explained it and never really showed it. So I figured might as well just actually take you step by step on what I utilize and how I go through the process of paying myself when it comes to pulling money out of my business account and putting it into my personal account. Now, for quick reference, the way I kind of run my business now is through an LLC filing as an S Corp, but before that I was just a regular LLC, and so I was always kind of curious how to pull that money out because I do have a business bank account, which is highly recommended when you start your business because that way you can keep all your income and expenses tracked easily versus if you kind of mix and match with your personal account. Now, the bank account that we're going to show you here in real time is going to be with Novo, which is what I personally love to use for several of my businesses. I'll link them down below for you. They do give you a nice bonus for using my link, but also gives me a nice little bonus so you get all more free content just like this. So let's go ahead and hop over here on the computer. So this is actually my Novo account. I'm just actually showing you pretty much everything I can, obviously with a few things crossed off. Now, this is where all of my income comes in for my business, and this is where all of my expenses come out as well. Now, the biggest thing is, well, how do I pay myself? How much do I pay myself? All these different questions can come up, and it's going to be vastly different for every single business. So keep that in mind because maybe your business has, really high margins, or maybe your business has tons of expenses. So you might be needing to keep more in your bank account than others, while, some people might be able to pull up pretty much everything that they have in their business account back into their personal. Now, the way I like to do it is I do keep a little money for taxes. I do keep a little bit of money for expenses, and then the rest I go ahead and pull out myself. Now, before I show you how to do that, or at least how I can do that with Novo, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot, really helps out, and you can keep learning and growing with your small business as well. So right over here, this is where we're going to be with Novo. You can see I have a balance of about $4,087 in here. Now, in order for us to pay ourselves, there's actually two different ways we can do this. One is on the business bank account itself, or the other option would be on your personal side of things as well, on your personal bank. Now, the way to do that on your personal bank is to actually add your business bank account routing and account number on the back end and pull money that way. But we're going to go ahead and show you how to do this here on the business side of things. So we're going to go to this option right over here that says make a payment. And other business accounts, this could just be a, make a transfer option. So we're going to go ahead and click on this, and it's going to take us to this page right over here. You can see some of my markings kind of stayed in here. So let me just wipe these down so it looks a little bit nicer and cleaner for us here. So the way this is going to work for us is you select a payee, which I already have my account on file here for us. Let's see if I have to block anything off. All right, so I did have to go ahead and block some stuff off, as you can see right over here. So I have my payee, which is essentially myself right over here. And this is an ACH transfer. And then you can see you can enter whatever amount you have, or sorry, whatever amount you want, and then how much you currently have available. And if you want to put a little note, you can say, self-pay or payday or whatever you want to do. And then this is all the other information here as well. There are, of course, limits sometimes with different banks, so keep that in mind. Sometimes it's per day, certain amounts you can do per month or whatever else as well. And then you can hit review and then have that money sent over. And it says all payments after a certain time here will get transferred the next day. Now, the really nice thing is if you have multiple personal accounts, you can go ahead and add additional ones right up here. So that way you can maybe send it to different accounts if you want to transfer money for different reasons. Now, a big thing that a lot of people ask me when it comes to paying yourself is, how often can you pay yourself? When should you pay yourself? All these different questions. And it really, again, is going to depend on your business. I tend to pay myself when I get a decent amount of money coming in at once, and then transfer whatever I feel is going to be necessary for me to be able to run my business properly left in the account, while being able to have that other money pulled into my personal account. So for me, sometimes I can do it twice in 1 week or 3 times in a week, or sometimes I can go 2 weeks without transferring any money. You don't have to do the, every, 2 weeks pay like most businesses do for their regular W-2 employees. You could just do this yourself with no worries, because all that money is getting pulled into your personal account. And then at the end of the year, you can keep track of all of it and how much you paid yourself. So that way you can send it to your tax account. Now, of course, there is so much more for you to continue to learn and grow when it comes to running your business. And this was just a small piece of it, being able to pay yourself as an LLC. Now, I want you to keep on learning and growing when it comes to running your business. So check out my video right over here. My name is Dennis, and I'll see you in that next video.